Well, all five of our presenters are here tonight. Um, so we'll get started in a couple of moments.
Can open it.
Um, we have five club members who volunteered to share a small portfolio, explain what it's about and what the images are, and then answer questions from the peanut gallery. Who remembers the peanut gallery?
Yes, 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 yes,
Any Howdy Doody fans?
yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Or are some of you too young?
Never.
Okay. Um, so we have five people. Four of them have sent their images to us, and one will be sharing his screen. So we'll get to all of those. We've asked people to limit their presentation to about 10 minutes. That includes their spiel, their showing, and then questions at the end.
Hey,
If
Chuck,
we
can
go
I ask,
over a little bit, that's okay too, I guess. We're
Chuck,
not gonna be sticklers for that.
can I ask you a question real quick?
Bruce?
Do you have my images there?
Yes?
Because I'm on a different computer right now and I can't share them. I think I was the one that said I would.
We've got them all. Whatever
Okay.
you sent, we've got.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Anybody want to add anything? Any questions?
Yes.
Okay, who was that? No? Okay.
Phantom, yes.
Okay, let's go to Bridge. And are we sharing?
Yes.
Can you see the Bridge screen, folks?
Yes.
Okay.
Whose photo is this?
Bruce.
This.
Bruce, these are your images.
Yes.
So tell us about your portfolio and we'll look at the images. Tell me when you want to move to the next image.
Okay. So as most of us, I've been a photographer for just about my whole life, about 8, and I've always loved the decisive moment. I didn't know about the decisive moment till my 30s or 40s, kind of till I got to know Cartier-Bresson. So I'm always after in my personal work and my fine art work to create images that can hold their kind of the story kind of rides in that one image. A lot of times I can put up a show of one image, or I can put up a show of 20 images. And it's kind of, they just keep moving in the room because they're of that decisive moment. And just an example of this is the Barron building on Broadway and 22nd. This image changed every month for 2 years. So I made a point of going by that building out of my way to go home because I wanted to capture these moments, and they changed every month. It was absolutely magnificent. So the lighting was different, the staging was different, everything was different every month, except for there was a picture in this window. You can move on. And so I always have my Leica M6, and I'm not bragging that I carry a Leica. It just happens to be my tool of favor, and I will always carry it. I shoot film, literally to go to the baseball game, and on Delta night, on the umbrella night, and have it pouring rain. Just made
I
it.
don't know, sweetie.
So go ahead.
Can I make a suggestion that if anyone has someone to talk to or radio, please mute yourself?
Okay. So this is, again, I've walked the streets of a lot of the world, and this happens to be in Vienna. And I just sat there for 5 minutes watching this guy, photographing him. And to me, this is quite the decisive moment. So in in my work, I'm after that decisive moment. So if it isn't there, it doesn't, to me anyways, it doesn't be shown, it doesn't go on the wall, it doesn't get printed. So again, the lighting is always very important to me. The mishaps that could be a mishap were just a wonderful capture little girl in the corner.
Well,
Usually 1 or 2 frames is all, because I don't have a motor drive on the film. Go ahead. And I love jokes. I love playing with stuff, with the mannequins and the hat and the man. And again, it is that decisive moment. I literally have
No, Suki, no.
one fraction of a moment to see it and to capture it. I see with my eyes, I capture with my camera. So my eyes are always open. The same thing with in Old Delhi in India. Just into the camels was just an amazing thing. The eye candy all over the place. And to just then concentrate on one child holding these monster animals. I love the framing. I love to frame. I love every corner of the frame is extremely important to me. Again, this is the LA version of Times Square, except they don't come at you. Well, maybe they do, but they don't come at you with swords. And to me, that was just the decisive moment. But with the way the guy has got the sword and everything gives me that motion, but it's all of the other pieces, the legs going out on the left, the lady pointing, whatever that version is, the guy videotaping, it's all very, very important. And this is one of my favorite places of travel, the postcard walk of Paris. The lighting is gorgeous, and I always look for that odd man out. Everybody else is walking with the modern clothing, and here comes this guy with his hat and his trench coat, walking by art in these cases that kind of relate to his vintage of his clothing, of the way he walks, and the fact that he's looking to it. So again, moments in time, decisive moments. Again, just I just love the legs in the back, the legs in the front, the what's going on with the dog, the curve of the cone, just kind of keeps leading you around and around the photograph. And even though the dog isn't moving, you know that he's on his way to the right. The lady is pulling, she's on her way to the left. Legs up top are on their way to the left, and the photograph just never stops. And if you studied Cartier-Bresson at all, that's kind of the decisive moment. And again, I just I really shouldn't have been here with my family, but it was a at night kind of fair when we had bought a bunch of coupons, for the rides, and my daughter was on the rides, and I'm sitting there with my camera out at night. And it was more important to capture the woman in the window than to worry about my camera, and I thought it was a pretty successful image. And again, we're back to the beginning.
Anybody have any questions for Bruce? No
I
holding barred.
I have one.
Okay.
Bruce, by definition, your decisive moments take place sometimes very suddenly, very quickly, whatever it is. Do you preset anything on your camera for a particular space or lighting or whatever that you then use until you get what you want?
Normally I shoot one frame of film because usually that's all I have the time for.
Okay,
And I'll be walking down the street and I'll be in the sunlight. I will be at 11.5 at 500. I will walk into the shade. I'll open up to 5.6. And I'll do this as I walk down the street. I will keep my camera out of my jacket. A lot of the times there's one really wonderful photograph that I captured, and I was coming around the corner and I said, you know, I got to take my camera out. And I took my camera out and I walked around and there was the image. So knowing my equipment is incredibly important. I'm shooting film, so I only have 6 frames. I can't see it on the back, so I must understand, do I need depth of field? And the lighting, if the decisive moment, the lighting is right. I've been told, hey, why don't I use a flash? I could get everything in a telephoto lens. If you use a telephoto lens, you're not going to get that feeling of the decisive moment.
Anyone else?
If I could just say, Bruce, I think your images are great, and the use of black and white is very effective. I think it's a great choice.
Well, I don't have the chance to use color because I'm shooting black and white film, so that kind of puts the notches on. But I love black and white, and I see black and white when I'm using that camera.
Do you
Bruce,
process your own
beautiful
film
photo.
and make your own prints, Bruce?
Yes, my darkroom is down at the moment, but I'm planning to put it back. I have boxes and boxes of fiber base, and I actually put up a show, and one of the images was a digital print. And I'm going, there's something wrong in this place. And I looked and I go, it's a digital print. I switched it for fiber base, and it was night and day. So yes, I love printing. I get my film developed at LTI. They have a dip and dunk nitrogen burst, which gives you really clean, consistent negatives. Because I used to process my own. So much easier to go to the lab now.
All right,
What
JJ, you had a
kind of
question?
film? Bruce, what kind of film?
Tri-X, rated at 320, process 68 degrees and basically D76.
Thanks.
The
Bruce,
only thing I could suggest to everybody with a digital camera is go rent old camera and put a roll of film in, and you'd be surprised what you come up with.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce. Nice work.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's move on to the next portfolio. And this is Elena.
This was from a field trip with the club. I think my second year with the club, my second to third year with the club, we went to Brooklyn and we went to this baseball game. And these are pictures from that game. I used very fast speed on all of them because there was a lot of activity. And I didn't edit them all these years until I decided to do this portfolio. So this was the editing that, which thank God, because I'm better at it today than I would have been 10 years ago. And this is the pictures that I got at the game.
Do you remember the pixels? You know, we had such, today we have, you know, 20.
Now, I generally, either I'm on automatic or P. I am generally at a very fast speed. And that seems to work for me. I mean, there are times where, yes, I'll do a slower ISO, you know, I'll do a more maneuvering, but on the whole, I don't.
Do you remember what camera you were using, Elena?
Yeah, it was it was a Canon EOS. something.
Oh,
I don't remember. It was,
Oh.
yeah,
Probably 12 megapixel.
Yeah, probably.
probably.
Hey, but you know, it doesn't matter what megapixel it is as long as you got the image,
Right.
and they're nice images.
Thank you.
the Canon EOS 50D.
Yeah.
What else do you want to know? Doesn't say how many megapixels.
12 at that time.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do you remember who the Cyclones were playing?
No, and I don't remember who won. I used to like taking pictures of sports, and one of my favorite sports was hockey. And I used to go to hockey games, but then my eyes got worse and I needed glasses. And then I needed bifocals, and my eyes could not keep up with the puck anymore. So I stopped. But I used to like basketball and hockey. Baseball really was not my favorite because it's sort of a slow sport.
But it matches your eyes.
Well, you have a lot of lines in these. The line of the going to the bases, but you have the lines coming down from the stands, always leading to your subject. I just wish you had come a little bit more and gotten those balls in there a little bit more. Give me a little bit more, you know,
The
storyline.
balls? What balls?
He's
You
got
mean
on the floor there, or the thing for his hand to dry his hand.
Oh, the rosin.
The
rosin.
rosin bag.
the mitt?
No, on the floor, on the ground, to the right of his foot.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
The illegal sandpaper.
I don't pay as much attention. Marlene will know this. She knows that I will not probably do 100% usually on a picture unless it's for competition. And these are just really old, and I just did the editing recently just so I could, put these in.
An odd way of the way he's holding his hand.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah,
odd.
right?
It's
Yeah,
so odd.
it,
Looks like it's coming from another person almost.
Yeah.
yeah, it is weird.
Well, if you watch any baseball games and they go to the slow motion, this is exactly what you see.
Yeah.
It's an overhand pitcher.
Okay. What do
That's why they get damaged shoulders.
Hmm.
Yep.
I think these are great action shots, Elena.
Yes.
Talk about decisive moments.
There's your lines leading into where the guy's pitching.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he has his tongue out.
Yeah.
I wonder why that one guy doesn't have a number on his back.
Yeah.
He has a different type of jacket on too.
Yeah.
Well, they each
Each one is different.
Each one is different.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, yes.
I guess they have their choices.
No, it's the minor leagues.
Nice. Nice, Elena.
Good picture. Very good.
Thank
Very
you.
nice, Elena.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody have any questions? Comments? How did that kid get on the field?
Good
He's the
question.
first baseman.
Yeah, right. Okay. Who's next on the hit parade?
Karen.
Karen Corrigan.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, just
Double click.
okay, Karen.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Since I have a higher number of images, we can more or less just go through them. My background is primarily travel and street photography. And in this case, this is a combination of those two things. I chose these images because on this last trip, I had a fascination with the bicycles and the tuk-tuks and the transportation and so forth. And also I'm in the process of editing down all my images from India. And so I would call this more a collection than really just a mini portfolio, because some of these images will eventually end up in a book or some other form, prints or video. Chuck, you can more or less just step through them, and if there are any questions, people can ask. Part of the fascination with two wheels was from the many years ago, learning how to properly pan an image, and so this grew into the fascination with practicing. They tell you to practice whenever you have a chance. So this is I'm standing there and I see the vehicles coming, and in this case, the bicycle was on the scene. I believe that was a guard of some type.
What city is this in?
This particular trip, some images are from New Delhi, and some are from Lucknow. This would have been Delhi. Also, I tend to, in this next image, make a slight series, if there's a follow-up story. It's one reason there are a couple of more images than typically.
So was that a laundry person, Karen?
Yes, yes. I didn't include the shot of him hanging out the laundry, but that would have been too much. In a book, I might include that image.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, this is a three-wheel.
Sorry.
Go on.
I just happened up on this scene of workers. I believe they were garbage collectors, and the three-wheel bicycle, I still call them bicycles, they're converted from bicycles, are used for, the various trades that the people pursue in India.
So that
Next.
could be a taxi.
There's one explanation, because India, some cities are built out from their, in this instance, like their shopping malls and their back streets and alleys, they're not wide enough for cars. So this man is obviously delivering something. And this is how it's done. Taxis are mainly on the main roads, that have been built out, I guess, in the last 30, 40, 50 years.
Right.
But India is a very ancient culture. So this was taken in the same alley, and I like this image, even though the bicycle is not that prominent in the image. It's a rickshaw, and the gentleman is riding, and the person in the front is, maneuvering him through the crowd. This raises into question for me of whether static images can hold their own versus images with people. But this is one sort of photo that I like to take. This shows bicycle that has been, it's not really abandoned, but it's there on the scene. In this image, I'm trying to show the variety of two-wheel transportation. It's not the best image. I hope to replace it later with something else.
Now, those things in the background there, those were what they call the
The
tuk-tuk.
tuk-tuks, the yellow, yes. They're modified for motorcycles, as a matter of fact. If you ever examine one closely.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a predominance of motorcycles because it's what I think what you would call the middle class transportation, step up from the bicycle. And so yes, you have to watch yourself when you hear the roar of my motorcycles coming. So there are quite a number of them. And I think this is cute. Mothers get in, women use the motorcycles too, which I found fascinating.
She looks about 7 feet tall.
Well, that's the angle. I was probably shooting at a low, bent over and shooting from below my hip waist.
Yeah.
This would have been in Lucknow. We were taken to an area where they wash out clothing on the river, and this is a gentleman coming down with his. I guess they were fabrics that they're sort of like a pre-washing of garments. And so I guess he was coming down with a load. This was taken from the bus window, which explains the angle of the shot.
Was the window open? Because you can't.
I might have shot with the window open, yes.
Yeah, it's very clear.
And then I cropped it to get a better vision of image of what was happening. And this would have also been taken from the bus window. And this is one of my best panning shots. I was able to get the couple in fairly sharp.
You did.
Yeah, it's great.
So that's it. Thank you.
Nice, Karen.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful, Karen.
Really brought it alive.
Any questions?
I'll just say that when you introduced your subject, it sounded like you were indicating it was a bunch of random shots, but in fact,
This
you've
is
got a
theme.
very cohesive theme that you have here. This is basically the world
Yes,
that
I thought that was the
wheels
point.
move. Everybody moves on wheels, and you got it very well done.
Any
All right, thank you.
comments or
Yes, I
questions?
consider that part of the process.
Okay, let's move on. Madeline.
So my subject is abstracts. They were taken in a park quite a number of years ago. Actually, it was a club trip, and maybe some of you can figure out where that was, because this series are all from the same place. And I hadn't done any work on them. They've just been sitting like a lot of my other pictures just on my computer. So I decided this might be a good opportunity. So I like the contrasting colors in this one in particular. Some of them you can really
when you look at them for a while, you can really see images. Or
Looks like a bunch of snakes.
Or dancers.
I see like someone sitting on a horse, like an Indian pictures. This person is sitting.
Or a map of the world.
Yeah. Sometimes I've turned them around, up and down from side to side. And I tried to get some contrasting colors in there. And I did quite a bit of cropping on some of them. On others, it's practically the same as the original picture. This one I did some cropping.
Mm.
Actually, so this one actually, I thought I had turned on its side. I think it's stronger as a horizontal. And as I was working on them, I kept changing them. I said, well, maybe it looks better this way or that way. But imagine that you're looking at it horizontally.
Just turning it around.
Like, could I?
Yeah.
Because actually a lot of, yeah, this is the way I meant to have it.
Your wish is our command.
Well, there are a few of them like that.
No, I'm sorry. If you shoot it one way, there's no way you can change it. You have to keep it the way you shot it.
Sorry, Bruce.
And where is that
I
written?
think you're going to be outvoted on that one.
And
I
you're
never
right,
do
it's
it.
much better as a horizontal.
Yeah, isn't it?
I
Do you
can't
remember
decide.
what these things were or what that you photographed?
Yeah, they're abstract designs.
It
I'll
looks
tell
like
you
peeling paint. Is it peeling paint on something?
when
Look
we're
at how
done.
it's so,
When we're done, I'll tell you
ice.
exactly where it was.
it's
Looks like
so
frozen.
three-dimensional.
And this one too is meant to be horizontal. So magician, can you do that again? To the left. No, the other way.
The other left.
Yeah.
That has to be a drone photo of a body of water.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Well, definitely a
These were
body
shot
of water.
These were shot before drones were invented, probably.
But look at all those curling stuff that comes up, it lifts up off the, so three-dimensional.
Looks like paint, peeling paint.
Yeah, off old metal.
Mm.
You know what you could do is you make a composite with a little boat down there.
Well, here's my little boat.
Yeah, that's okay. That looks like a little fish.
Right in the middle.
Yep.
It looks like some exotic Caribbean place or someplace in Spain, water and interesting.
Morocco.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Thank you.
And this one, I imagine that you're looking through something to the sky.
My eyes see it as on the left, the flipper of a sea turtle coming out of the water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very much sea turtle colors, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this one, if you look at this subject here, does it change and take the shape of an animal
I see a seahorse.
that has big ears?
No, the black, dark blue thing
That
that kind
does
of has
look
the
like a
tail stretched
seahorse.
out.
Yeah,
sort
I
of.
agree.
Well, I see a rabbit here,
Where? Which one?
this one.
I don't know what I mean, there are so many things in there. We got a Rorschach thing going. These are great.
Wait, can you see my arrow on this?
No,
No.
no, you can't because you're not sharing your screen.
Right, so it's the one on the left, and it's sort of highlighted with a little yellow. But to me, it looks like a rabbit with ears and the rest of his body.
Yeah,
Oh,
here,
I
here
see
are the
it.
ears.
Yeah.
Here's the nose, here's an eye.
Yeah, yeah, I see it.
Hmm.
And I see that as another kind of animal, like with its head bowing down, like a dog or a horse, you know, when it bows.
Yes, yes. But I was seeing a one-armed crab. Oh, this is beautiful. This is
Like a Rothko
so
painting.
pretty.
Beautiful.
Are these paintings?
Um, could be. I don't mean to be cute, but I just want to finish it and then I'll tell you exactly where it was.
Oh, you do remember.
Yeah, I do.
Good.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
they were all in the same place.
It's very pretty.
Love the clouds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's great that all
Like a
this stuff,
dolphin swimming.
all this stuff is all around us if we just look.
Oh, that looks like a bull.
Or
Like
rhinoceros.
rhinoceros.
Rhino.
Coming
Yeah.
out of
Yeah,
the
rhino.
water.
You see a wildebeest climbing out of the water.
Yeah.
It's great.
His tail is very clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His face with an eye.
Yeah. And his snout.
Yeah.
Really pretty colors too. I love that deep green, that pond green.
Thank you.
And look at the, oh, sorry, too late.
Oh, wow.
Oh, just below the mouth of this animal, it looks like there's a man facing to the left with a hat on and about to tip his hat with his hand.
Oh,
on the-
yes.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
yeah. I didn't see that before.
Yeah.
It definitely does. An Indian man.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, very good.
I think interior designers would love these pictures. I think you should print them, make them really big. Yeah,
Who did you
they're
say would
gorgeous.
love?
I love them.
And who did you say would love the pictures?
What? Interior designers?
I'm sorry?
Interior designers.
Oh, interior designers. Oh,
This one, I had really gotten all the ones that I wanted together, and then I was showing someone them, and suddenly I said, "Oh my goodness, this one looks like a rhinoceros." It wasn't even in the group that I had picked out, so that was a surprise.
I still think there is a place for someone working on these together with maybe a small figure, a medium-sized figure that's a real figure of something to accentuate what you think it might be by showing a small person or a small dog or a small whatever into this a picture to to convince somebody that, yeah, this is what I think I'm seeing. It's just a thought, but it might be an interesting series if you find the right abstracts.
these are great as
Why
they
don't you
are.
do that, Richard?
I was going to say that's your thing.
Yeah.
These are great as they are.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
They're
Yeah.
really stunning.
These have some letters in it, but there I can recognize cool, COOL. I don't know what this one is.
I see FL.
Oh, I see FL also.
That's all. The rest of the letters there I don't see. And I did enhance the reds over here. Oh,
Yeah.
using my cursor, but
Oh, wow.
and this one
So
looks like the
cool.
cosmos to me.
Milky
sky.
Way. It's part of the Milky Way.
Yes, exactly.
And I see an animal like under bubbling water. You can see the eye in the middle, bottom right, the ears. And the snout kind of cropped off at the bottom.
Yes, I see that.
Yep, me too.
I love this kind
That's the
of,
last one.
this is great. I love this kind of image, abstracts, things that you can see things in. I'm attracted to that. I'm drawn to that kind of stuff too when I see it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, these are really wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Beautiful.
So,
Yeah, tell us.
anybody who said metal and rust and paint was right on target, but it was taken in Georgia at the Old Car City, where the club had gone for a weekend, I think. I think we spent the whole time there. Right?
The club never went to Old Car City.
No?
Nope. Chuck and I have been to Old Car City.
Oh, okay. Then, there was a friend that I was with from the club. So, and I didn't really remember other people there, but I thought it must have been a club trip, but it wasn't.
Do you remember the year?
Yeah, it's on the pictures, 2015.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that.
No, I mean,
I don't think you can see it.
Oh, the
no,
metadata.
Well, it's in the metadata, but
yeah,
it
in the
doesn't,
metadata.
but it's not.
Yeah, it shows.
I saw it on
Somehow.
what? Well, it was somewhere.
Anyway, rust and paint and metal are the magic combination.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, look at these beautiful colors.
Yeah.
Well, you have to have a good eye as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Two of them help.
Yeah, monocular vision won't do the same good job.
So you just found these?
Yep.
Well,
Right. They're really, really, really beautiful.
Yep.
Thank you.
a really nice selection of different styles tonight.
Yes.
It's great.
Okay, we have one more member.
One more portfolio.
Well, we don't
Wait,
have the
no,
pictures.
I know.
So we'll
I'm gonna
stop sharing.
Sharing.
And Mike,
Mike Iannuzzi. Is going to share his screen and show his portfolio.
okay,
Okay.
readers. You got it?
Yep, we see readers, Mike, your name,
All
9
right.
paintings.
So, visit museums frequently and take photographs of art, and I've used that to help me develop themes to study. And themes for developing photography. And so I picked readers, which the paintings have themes of intellectualism, leisure, and social status. And they seem to capture moments of quiet, private contemplation. Then I'm going to show you 16 photographs of people reading.
All right, your 10 minutes is up.
Life is so cruel, Chuck.
So
Mike.
this is Fragonard, young girl reading from 1770. It's not a formal portrait. It's everyday life and noted for its soft, delicate colors. This is Corot, Interrupted Reading, 1870, 100 years later, depicting introspection and melancholy. Edward Monet, Women Reading, 1879, Fleeting Moment in Modern Life. Mary Cassatt, 1879, Quiet, Introspective, A Modern Woman. Odin Redon, The Reader, a lithograph of 1892, captures the book's mysterious and supernatural tone. And this had inventive cropping. Albert Bartholomew, the artist's wife, reading 1883. Matisse, 1905, Energy and Color. And this was brought out after 50 years in storage at the MoMA. It was brought out last year. Lucy Couturier, 1907. So these paintings, which I viewed at the MoMA or the Met or the Whitney, which is this one is from the Whitney Edward Hopper Second Story Sunlight, 1960. And he was trying to achieve white sunlight, and he's depicting perhaps age differences. And there's likely that both are modeled by his wife, Josephine. So taking that inspiration to capture photographs of readers, starting out, I'm on Staten Island, so off on the ferry. And this
Yeah,
lady
right.
caught my eye
Lovely.
with the colors.
It's probably your stock certificate. Oops.
Huh? Richard,
Also on the ferry, this book is about Philadelphia, and I found her contemplative mood in the sunlight
yeah.
interesting. Students
Beautiful
studying.
pictures.
Now off to Bryant Park. Lots of readers at Bryant Park. And I just found their poses, their contemplations, their quiet moments interesting. And I found that interesting in these that painters captured over 250 years. And I tried to do the same with the camera. This is out at Central Park. Rita with her dog.
I love her feet.
Ah, finally someone who's not a woman.
This is at Staten Island, Clove Lake Park. Central Park.
Beautiful lighting.
This is out by Prospect Park. And I thought it was interesting how she had a book, but she was keeping her eye on other things.
Hmm.
On the bus.
Hmm.
On the subway. I think this title always tickled me. Down on Madison Avenue. Some tutors use coffee houses as their place of work. This is at the Met. Interesting hat. And I thought this man was interesting with his Iraqi freedom hat. And I was curious because you can see a flag there. And I didn't know who Ira Hayes was, but he's one of the 6 soldiers who were captured in this famous photograph by Joe Rosenthal, raising the flag on Iwo Jima. So catching this person reading this book with his military hat, I thought told an interesting story.
Wonderful.
I went from looking at paintings of readers to trying to capture some of the beauty and interest in that theme. So sorry it took me so long to get us here.
What a great idea.
Wonderful,
Great
yeah.
job. It was wonderful.
We're
Really
so
interesting.
glad.
Great.
Mike, stop
I'm so
sharing.
glad,
Good.
Mike,
Okay.
Michael, I'm so glad you finally got it to work to see these.
Thank you, Michael. They're wonderful.
Thank- Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Great idea.
Beautiful.
The concept is wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Michael, did you have any interaction with any of your subjects?
No. I didn't ask permission.
And they were really immersed in their books.
But yeah, they really ignored me. And actually, Well, it's a lot easier when someone has when your subject is focusing on something else, and they were so deeply in there, and which is striking when we read and hold the book. You know, the one thing in doing candid street photography or candid portraits is everyone's face is in their phone. And so, and they're reading their phone.
Right.
It just struck me to get pictures before books disappear entirely, to get pictures of people reading books.
It's a great. Michael, did you take more than one picture, one snap, one frame of each person?
Most, I'd say half were one frame. Some were two frame, like I might have changed the angle, or I noticed a distraction. So I moved my feet, or I was really aiming for getting facial expressions. So I often had to change my position after seeing that I didn't capture it. But I'd say half of them are the only shot.
Wow.
No,
They're
one of
really
the
well
things-
done. They're really well done.
Yes.
One of the
Beautiful.
things
That really drew me in is I'm trying to think of the word, like a universality. 250 years ago, so many people were reading, it was common, and they were in paintings, excuse me. And the fact that you got these people reading without all the technology and everything, there's a universality and timelessness about that. That's how I felt looking at them.
Well, I wondered why these great artists chose to portray reading. And that's what I was trying to capture as the theme. Like
Same reason you did.
yeah,
Possibly.
What kind of lens did you use?
um, a 30 to 70, 35 to 70 zoom. I have a Canon R6, and I predominantly use my 30, or was it 24 to 70, 24 to 70 zoom lens.
Yeah. Nice.
Well,
Wonderful.
thank you for your feedback. I appreciate it.
I think you did really, I think it was a really creative, interesting evening. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, I agree. Thank you.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay,
I
the five
second the-
people who showed the images tonight, if each of you could send me a couple of shots.
We have them.
Oh, we don't have mics.
Well, she's the
Okay,
only
so
one.
Mike, if you can send us a couple of images,
Yeah, no
photo
problem.
notes. Your favorites.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. This was a fantastic evening.
Yes, it was.
Technical
good idea.
difficulties aside,
Right.
we'll be sure to schedule something like this in the future.